Purpose means the reason you were created, the reason you were designed, what you were made to do. For example, a bird was designed to fly. A car was made to transport you from one location to another. Human beings come in different shapes and sizes. Look at how you were designed, your own manual, and live according to what you were created to do. Instead of copying what someone else is doing, go back to your original design, your natural gifts, what comes easily to you. That is where your purpose shows itself. Purpose is not something you find in your cupboard. It's not one thing. You open your cupboard and say, hey guys, I finally found my purpose. Good luck finding yours. And then you go to bed. No. Purpose is a lifelong journey. It unfolds in stages. You will keep uncovering your gifts as you move from one point to another until you leave Earth.
Traveling to the island made me realize that I am a producer and a creative director.
I was in motion. Clarity comes with motion. It will reveal other functions within you in seasons. Good luck. If you feel lost, one way to uncover your purpose is by looking at your childhood, the things that excited you or the names you were called. I'll use myself as an example. Beauty queen. Oh, she can sing, Beyonce. You're dramatic. Are you an actress? You behave older than your age, always advising people. You are audacious. If I had $1 for every time someone told me, oh my God, are you on TV? I'll be a billionaire by now. These things will guide you home to self. Your childhood leaves hints for you to know your origin. Write them down. They are clues to your strengths and your personal blueprint. Good luck. There is no human being on earth without a gift. Everyone has a superpower. You are beautiful. That is presence. That is influence. People will stop to listen to you. You have a sharp mouth. Your mouth is always running ta-ta-ta. That is your gift as well. You could become an insult consultant. Imagine people paying you to fight their battles. You turn what others criticize to a tool that serves people. For example, Emanuela is calm. People speak to her anyhow. In order to regain her power, she will call you a night before to give her the right words to deal with her opponents. Your gift is working. 1 million people could be doing what you're doing, but they cannot do it exactly like you. There's something about your flavor, your essence, that will always differentiate you. Recognize it, shape it, and start serving with it. Good luck. Some people are not living truly because of what will people say. They have been programmed to think that going towards a certain path means they are unserious or they are failures. I told a young friend that she's a great dancer. She told me, thank you, but please don't let anyone hear you. They'll think I'm unserious. You see, that's the crisis we have in the world today. People are not operating from the way they were designed. The fear of judgment is making people dim their light. They have been taught to be shy of their talents, so they move towards another direction and live average lives. Wherever you are in the world watching this video, I want you to know that you were not created to be average. Step into the fullness of who you are. Step into your power. Good luck. You're the one to make the final decision. No one can decide your purpose for you. Too many people give their power to others. Parents, teachers, friends, society, and then wonder why sometimes they feel out of place. It's because you're living by someone else's map. When you discover yourself, you will own it with confidence. All you need is guidance to awaken what's already inside of you. Good luck. Stillness is not laziness. At the age of 27, stillness became my guide. I would spend hours in my room listening to people who inspired me. Dr. Miles Monroe, Mrs. Udo Okonjo, reading books that spoke to my soul. We live in a world that makes you feel guilty for slowing down. Don't be lazy, do something. You're missing out. But what they do not see is that your soul is doing its deepest work. You do not need to go out every day to form busy. You are being prepared quietly before you are revealed to the world with wisdom and awareness. No spotlights, just me, my notebook, and going out a few times for human interaction. There was a sense of peace within me. That was when my inner work started. If you're in your stillness season, release the need to be understood. Not everyone will understand you. Listen to people who inspire and motivate you. Do a strength map. Everything is within you. Good luck. Self-discovery is an interesting journey. People had called me different names. Imaginative, your ideas are crazy. I became worried. One day I googled those names. I searched, what does it mean to have a crazy idea, to see things differently? Google said, it means you're a creative. That single word creative explained my life. Cheers! I rushed to message my friend. I said, you won't believe this. How am I just finding out that I am a creative? Turns out my environment celebrated following systems too much to recognize the gift. My advice to anyone who wants to discover themselves, do your research. People are one step away from discovering who they are. Go where your spirit feels alive. Connect with like-minded people. The right circle will mirror your potential back to you. Self-discovery is a return home. Don't rush the process. Enjoy it. Good luck. At the age of 27, many parts of me showed up at once. One who wanted to sing, write books, speak. I started asking myself, who am I? Looking back, it was overwhelming. I was trying to choose one. I realized that I am not one thing, I am layered. My advice to anyone going through a quarter life awakening or multifaceted people is put your gifts in seasons. The next 5 to 10 years, I'm going to do this. The decade after, I'll still do this, but I'll add an extension of myself. It will make you focus. Let your power base lead. Remember, you are not too much. You are becoming aware of your depth. Good luck. Self-awareness is the most powerful tool in life. It's the foundation before you even think of discovering your purpose. Mine happened in 2 forms, but I'll tell you one. Whilst walking to the bathroom, something switched on in my head. It revealed things to me, my strengths. I was like, what have I been doing since? What's going on here? I'm not supposed to have certain people around me. I'm a leader, I'm a queen. It's given direction. I became confident. The most important thing I did was obedience. I got a book to write my thoughts for a month. Then I started recording myself, advising, speaking, and sharing my thoughts to the world. I was behind the scenes for too long. My soul needed visibility with the wisdom it had prepared me for. My advice to anyone who wants to become self-aware, even though mine came naturally, spend time alone, without distractions. Number 2, listen to your emotions. What makes you happy? What triggers you? Distance yourself from what triggers you. Reflect on your journey. What were you doing 5 years ago? What were you doing 4 years ago? They are your teachers. They will lead you somewhere. Once you step into self-awareness, start living it. Even if it's in small ways, every small act of alignment is a declaration that you are ready for your purpose. Good luck. On your journey to self-awareness, when you walk into a room, the older people there may see a bit of your potential. Some will try to uplift you, whilst some will try to distract you if you are tilting towards their field. They will try to move you towards another direction. Their goal is to keep you unaware, because the moment you wake up to who you are, they'll lose control and feel threatened. Self-awareness is your shield. It will allow you see beyond the charm. My advice is know yourself so deeply that no one can redirect you for what's meant for you. You know what you like, you know what you don't like. You know what is meant for you, and you know what doesn't align with your values. The more you know yourself, the less anyone can manipulate you. Guard your direction and don't let anyone's limitations hold you back. Good luck. Some people are beating themselves up because they discovered themselves later on in life. If I was a bit mature or if I had sense, I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have been in certain places. The most important thing is action, not complaining. You move different, you live different, you choose better. Whenever you wake up is your morning. Good luck. Before partnership, know yourself. Self-awareness will save you from a lot. I advise women, especially in their early 20s, to focus on knowing themselves and loving themselves first before partnership. It is only a self-aware woman that knows who to align with. You are not running out of time. That is conditioning. When you are still discovering your voice, distractions dressed as romance can blur your vision. The women who rose into greatness are the ones who learned to build their identity from within. Love will come, but let it meet a whole woman, not a searching one. There is a season called the sacred pause, a moment where you step away from relationships to be aware of your own power. When the time is right, you would realize that it was all about alignment. This is why some people, not just women, wake up one day and realize that their purpose doesn't align with the person they are dating or married to. The values are different. They just became self-aware. You'll feel misunderstood for saying no to relationships at first. They'll say you're in your prime, but please do not rush partnership. What is meant for you will find you when you have found yourself. Good luck. Vision is the picture God plants in your heart to show you who and what you're called to do. I had a vision that changed everything. At first, it felt too big, so I focused on other things. This wouldn't leave my mind. It kept coming back day after day. Then I took a trip to bring the vision to life. I felt ease within me. I'll give you tips to know when you have had a vision, not just a dream. Number one, it disturbs your peace until you move. Pay attention to what keeps coming back to you. The same idea, dream, or image that won't leave you. Two, it moves you towards your strength, what feels natural and not forced. Three, it brings peace and excitement. Four, it aligns you with the right people. What is that thing that keeps returning to your mind? It is not random. It is your sign. That might be your future calling you home. Good luck. Do not rush to tell everyone your vision. Understand and develop it to a certain stage before sharing. I know you're excited or a bit confused, but too many perspectives can dilute your clarity. Allow it to mature quietly first. Sharing your vision with one or two aligned people could help, but even that comes with a risk. Well, at the end of the day, no one is an island. My advice, collaborate, but stay selective and discern. The right partnership will water your vision. If you have come out too soon, no worries. Do not be discouraged. Go back into the incubator and focus. I hope this message guides anyone who just got their vision. Good luck.